For today's video, I want to talk about 5 Nintendo Switch games that gave me incredible replay value. And not only did all of these games give me incredible replay value, they gave me amazing experiences and are some of my favorite video games of all time. But the first one that I have to talk about here is Catherine Full Body. Now, this is a great game that offers great replay value because you can beat this game in a pretty short amount of time anyway. I think I got through my first playthrough of this game in about 15 hours. And even after replaying it, I still only had about 30 hours into this game. But this game just offers an addictive loop of gameplay between the very fun puzzle platforming and also the life sim, kind of social life sim and story mechanics. And just one thing that makes it so replayable is that it has multiple endings and the story is really engaging, really interesting, will definitely hook you if it's something that you get into. Playing through Catherine Full Body blindly can be pretty fun just to see what ending you end up getting and what woman you end up with, because this game is a puzzle game about a guy named Vincent who has a love interest named Catherine with a K, and then another love interest comes along named Catherine with a C. There's even a Catherine with a Q that gets in the mix somehow. And depending on your decisions, where your loyalty lies, how you treat these different women or people in this game, it will definitely dictate the ending that you end up with. In my first playthrough of this game, I did go through it blindly, and I think I kind of played both Catherine's a little too much, the one with the C and the one with the K, and I did not end up getting a good ending at all. I was pretty disappointed with the ending that I got, but looking back, it was pretty funny. But also maybe using a guide. Be careful to avoid spoilers if you don't want all the endings spoiled for you. Does make it fun to replay and get the ending and the girl that you want to go with in this game. And for me, Catherine with the C is definitely the best Catherine in this game. Catherine with the K, telling the lies, the pregnancy lies, all of that. I can't get with that. So for me, Catherine with the C is the fun, cool, chill girl to go with. Well, I don't know about chill, but she definitely seems pretty fun. In terms of hours played for a single player game, the game that definitely gave me the most hours and replayability has to be Fire Emblem Three Houses, because I did beat this game 3 different times through 3 different routes, and I still have one route and the DLC route that I have not played yet. But this game is just so fun to replay with the different endings, the different scenarios that can play out, and also just getting to experience different house members, different party members. Each character in this game just really has their own unique personality, their own backstory, and a lot of their backstories can also be done through side quests that you get to complete. And also one thing that makes this game really replayable is that you can actually customize your units in different ways. So even if you replay the same route with the same ending and everything, you can use different builds through your units. Like instead of making them maybe a more like physical build, like an axe user, you can give them a magic build if they have the budding talent for that. In this game, the units do have something called budding talents, which is basically like a secondary skill that you could choose to excel them at and make that their build if you wanted to. But this game just has phenomenal turn-based tactical strategy gameplay that's a lot of fun, some really great music. It is a whimsical game as well, just makes you feel really whimsical. A great JRPG, one of the greatest story games and just video games that I've ever played, period. And with like, what, 4 different endings, it definitely offers a ton of replay value. And just playing through this game one time, especially if you're playing on a harder difficulty, can definitely take quite a bit of time. I think it definitely took me well over 100 hours just to beat my first playthrough of this game. And the fact that I replayed it twice just says how great this game is and how much incredible replay value that it has to offer. Now, when it comes to 2D platformers, the one that I feel offers the best replay value would have to be Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Now, the reason why I feel this game offers such incredible replay value is because for me personally, it's a game that I love to play through by myself, get through the whole game, but it's also a game that I love to play with friends and family. The multiplayer in this game just really makes it shine and really separates it from other platformers and other 2D Mario platformers. I really feel that this game is just a blast for the multiplayer, and I need to try the new Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive DLC, Meet Up at Bell Park, because I hear that makes the multiplayer experience even better. But this game is just a lot of fun to play through. It is pretty easy for the most part, but it does have those levels that really do step up the challenge for veteran players who want that as well. And another thing that does add some cool replay value to Super Mario Bros. Wonder is the different badge abilities that you can equip through different levels, and just messing around with them, trying that out, can be pretty fun as well. Another RPG that gave me some incredible replay value is none other than Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. I always have to show this nice steelbook on screen because this is one of my favorite games, and I just love how this steelbook looks. Now, I do have to admit that Atlas got me to buy this game twice because I spent well over 100 hours playing the original Shin Megami Tensei 5 because I was absolutely hooked by the phenomenal turn-based combat, the great graphics, the great music, the great art style, just everything that the game had to offer. But I do have to admit that the game felt a bit flat story-wise. It definitely did not have the most memorable story out there. So when I heard that Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance was coming along, which was going to be the definitive version with a better story, new characters, new demons, all that, I was kind of on the fence because although I loved the original and did want to replay it, I kind of didn't want to play an over 100-hour RPG for a second time. But I'm glad that I decided to pick it up on launch day and get this nice looking steelbook because I got just as hooked on this game, if not more hooked than ever, by the phenomenal gameplay, and also now a great story with some really memorable characters that I did end up caring about. Now, one thing that I would say makes Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, despite being a really long RPG, a great replayable game, is that it does offer multiple endings, especially with this Vengeance version. You can play the original Shin Megami Tensei 5 story, and that has different endings on there as well. I think there's more than 2. There's like 5, 6, maybe 7, I don't know. But on the Vengeance side of this game, that version of the game, which is the one I do recommend playing with the better story and everything, you do get 2 different endings, and I actually did not end up getting the ending that I want, so I'm kind of compelled to maybe even replay this game again. And another thing that also adds some replay value to this game is that, of course, it is a monster collecting RPG, kind of like Pokemon, not really, but you collect different monsters. And one thing that can make it replayable in that aspect is that you can make different teams with your monsters. This game offers a demon fusion system where basically you take 2 demons, put them together to make a new, stronger one, and you can carry different moves, different abilities over, which helps you make different builds. This game also has a ton of side content, so whether you want to just get through the main story or see everything that this game has to offer, it definitely has tons of hours of gameplay to enjoy. And last, but definitely not least on this list of Nintendo Switch games that offer incredible replay value is Streets of Rage 4, and that's just because this game just hits so much with me. I love the gameplay, the great beat 'em up gameplay, so I just couldn't help but beating this game multiple times. Plus, I was kind of a newbie to beat 'em ups when I played this game, so first I beat it on easy, then I beat it on normal, then I beat it on hard. I never went for like mania mode. I think that's just a bit too much for me. I'm not trying to perfect the game and be one of the best players in the world because I want to have other great gameplay experiences as well. But this game was just so good that it did make me play through it multiple times. And I love playing this game solo by myself, or if I can get some co-op playing with some friends and family on this game, that is great as well. This is just the best beat 'em up out there, in my opinion, that you will want to replay if you end up loving it as much as I did. But anyway, I really do appreciate you all so much for watching this video. Please help your boy out by hitting that like button, hit the hype button, because I need that to survive in this YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you like this video for more content like this, and I'll definitely look forward to catching everyone on the next video.